Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So, it's about that time of the week again. We're still in Tier 21 from last week with our crazy run that I didn't record on camera, so today we are going to give it another go. Oh boy. As usual, I'm going to be sniping 744 minimum, so if I get all my bonus kills and only do 744s, I will get 3,780 points. So, I'm going to be trying out attack speed bun here, because someone suggested it to me because like, you know, you might as well get more attack and speed out of it so you can double naturally, right? But the thing I really don't like about this is without quick riposte, you can't bait to Barn, although, like, to be honest, you don't want to face tank like that, because he does have a crud ton of attack, but then his sturdy impact denies the follow-up, so it doesn't matter how much speed you have. If you don't have quick riposte, you're not doubling back, and Fjorm's not likely to one-shot back, but, you know, we're gonna give it a go, see how brain damage this is gonna be. I'm pretty darn sure that quick riposte is better for my setup. Because getting that guaranteed double really does go a long way. But honestly speaking though, attack speed bond might be useful in some particular matchups because I find that, let's just say, healers can be a definite pain in arena for sure. Especially on one particular map that contains 2 ships on it. I'll let you try and figure out which one that is, but that map is an absolute nightmare for sure. And I'm pretty sure the matchmaker is also going to be a nightmare. I got pretty darn lucky last week getting all those matches in such a short time. Because as you see here, now we're barely seeing stuff over 740. And I'm lagging a little bit, and I'm getting close to basically min rolls. I don't know why I'm lagging. I'm like right next to my Wi-Fi connection and it's lagging like this. Not sure what that's about, but I think I'm gonna have to be back after doing a ton of re-rolling. It was only like, I don't know, 5 more re-rolls later. First match here today of ourselves an annoying Brave Ephraim and standard old Hector, standard stuff. So I think our key here, this guy is defense feint, so the thing is, it affects the cardinal directions of the unit, so we want to be kind of careful how we approach the rallies. Don't think it's going to go too well though, honestly speaking. We're going to put Tiki all the way over here.
Orders, please.
I think that's the best play, and move everyone else over here. And we're going to use the blocks to delay some things. Oops, I forgot to turn on animations again. It's about that time for animations. So we're trying to isolate this guy here real quick.
Do my best.
We're gonna leave Hector to move down, following Tiki, although we're gonna get the rally here and the repo back, which is not good. We're going to go ahead and buff accordingly like this. Now at this point we might as well bring Tiki over. There's not really much point. We're gonna get some rallies going in here, so should be all right. Yeah, this Ephraim's gonna be a huge problem, but I think we can handle him. I think.
Let's go.
Asterisk. The big thing is for Fjorm to not get doubled by this Fjorm, which is basically impossible. No Lance Breaker. Of course, we don't charge up our special at all, so that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to quickly damage calc here. So the guy has 41 defense, and Fjorm's max attack is going to be 58 versus him. So we have to do 17. We can only do 17 damage tops with perfect setup. And Tiki does, I believe she does enough. Let me check here. Res tactic active. Ooh. This is tricky. So
Yes.
if I have Tiki's 58 attack, this is 29. Okay, so I have to take out Hector first. That's gonna be a challenge. Now that's gonna be a challenge. We're gonna have to get them together again. And what that allows us to do is debuff them here, like this. Then he does have armor march though. So let me think about this really carefully. Ticky's fine against him, not a problem there. Okay, so we're gonna have Ticky hit for her 69, 41. Yeah. Does Ticky actually double the guy? Let's double check. No, that would be a negative, so we can go ahead and buff here. I think we'll go ahead and move Effie over this way. I think he will attack from that point. There we go. So there's that. Now we slide her over and pick up the kill. Easy. Now we just get ready for Brave Hector here. We might be able to just one round KO him. Yep, there we go. Because we are able to proc Ether. If there's any green unit that can deny specials and has an absurd amount of defense, we're probably not winning. And that's unfortunate, of course, but I guess I'll just re-roll a bit on camera, see if we get lucky, but I doubt it. Because the matchmaker was insanely nice last week. We got so many high rolls last week in such a few amount of crests. Oh, speaking of which, we got Kana. Alright. Chill defense is whatever, because we have Ticky to absorb that. Wings of Mercy, Fortify Flyers, Savage Blow. Okay. This Kana is going to be definitely annoying. Definitely stallable though. Mystic Boost will definitely be annoying as well. Can use Nino. Close counter her for sure. So we have a lot of options here, but we gotta play our options properly. So things to watch out for is basically Gale Force, Wings of Mercy, all that stuff. So we're gonna play aggressively here. We're gonna get debuffed by Hikami pretty easily here. So I don't know what to think about that. And this is kind of where, as you say, guide me. 41, 43. This is definitely where having quicker posts is better, because then I could bait Cheetah here and get the auto kill. Unfortunately, right now, as is, we can't really do that. I could buff her like this, and then with ally support and drive speed from Nino, we get 45. But then we're short. So I don't really like that. I guess it's technically fine. We'll go for it. There's no danger for proccing Gale Force, right, Kappa? I don't see anything wrong necessarily with this play. Effie just sitting in the back is really nice for us. Alright. Here comes Hikami to debuff us real quick. We gotta keep Ticky away from Kana at all costs, because Kana is no match for Ticky. Definitely, for sure. We got our Ether ready, which is nice. As you can see, we just absolutely shred her, so. I think at this point, we can just end turn like this. This will be fine. We can just go ahead and directly bait here, because she's no match for Ether. There's no panic ploy, nothing to activate her triangle shenanigans, so I think we're fine here. And it should be a pretty easy cleanup. Here's match 2. Definitely been good RNG so far getting matches, and the actual matchups are not too bad. They're feasible. Now if we see some particular units, to be honest, Surtur's not too much of a problem. It's only a problem when there's defense tiles and he's never going to get off them, and it's a cramped map, which there's a decent amount of those kind of maps, so hope I don't accidentally skip over a match, because I'm also thinking about Arena Assault. Oh, 746. Time to get wrecked by Surtur. Well, this is probably... Yeah, that's probably pretty bad. This is, again, quick riposte to be useful here to break through wave fighter, but we're not going to get that luxury, so... Since it's Lightning Rep Mer, we can abuse Tiki here for that matchup. We probably want to get rid of Elwood as fast as we can, preferably sit on defense tile. We got double armor march as well, so really not good for us. I think what I want to do, it's iffy because Hector's gonna, if I go set up here, Hector's gonna move to this defense tile, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Of course.
So we're gonna take the riskier play. Yeah, you take the riskier play, obviously. We're gonna keep the block there to manipulate some things, because we're gonna need it for sure. Now it's just gonna be an absolute wreckage, for sure. I'm just checking to see if there's a way I can get Tiki in range. I don't think so, without giving them the defense tile.
Orders, please.
So we're just going to have to deal with this. We're just gonna sit and wall for a while, and we're gonna give Fjorm some more speed because why not? Here comes Myrrh. Here comes Elwood. Thank you very much for disappearing for me.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Orders, please.
Let's go ahead and pick up the kill here. That's pretty lucky. Thanks to attack speed bond, we're able to do that. Now the question is, there's gonna be no rally here, so we can go ahead and do this. And we're not gonna charge up our special, but we're fast enough to naturally double, which is good. Okay, now the question is, how do we want to handle Hector
As
here?
you say.
Um,
Do my best.
looking at this right now is pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty juicy. But he's on the defense tile, so let's damage calc, boys. So 45 defense on a defense tile, but factoring in ether because we're what's our base damage? Let's see, 67, 70, 72. So 58 base. So we would do base 0. That's good to know. Okay, 58. So it all depends on the ether proc. So the ether proc would...
Okay.
Well, we have Poison Strike. What are you even looking at? Okay, screw this. Who needs to damage calc exactly when we have the almighty Poison Strike to pick up kills easier? So, not too bad. The big thing with green armors that are super tanky, or just have like high 40s in defense at least, I have to prep an ether usually. Ah, is it the same person again? Nope, someone different. Vantage, Wings of Mercy. Alright. This is not gonna be easy per se. Duma does not have a rally though. Tiki has armored boots, which is definitely going to be annoying.
Yes.
I think we're gonna get a... Okay.
As you say. Let's go. Okay. Of course.
This is tricky, but I think this should be a relatively easy match if I play this right. Alright, that was expected. That's why I put Nino behind Grima. This bold fighter guy though.
Do my best. Let's go.
Let's go ahead and hide Tiki in the corner. This looks fine because of the rallying, so we should be able to pick up the kill there. Comes Duma. Don't like this.
Yes.
I really don't like this.
Yes.
We do pick up the kill though, right? I think so, because defense Resol isn't active, so there's that going for us. So we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna rally up here. Take that kill. This is a green dual infantry, which is why Azura, which is why you're kind of seeing her up here. And it should be relatively easy at this point. I'm just gonna chip her down because we can and finish her off. If we didn't, then we could just back off and bait. easy day. Alright, pretty simple so far, but it only takes one screw up to wreck the whole run, so we'll see how we do in our last match coming up. 744, looks like a Fjorm bait. And here comes Hack-O-Lantern Surtur, but he has Distant Defense and Surtur's Menace. So this is definitely feasible. The big thing you want to point out is Gunthra here. Chilling Seal will affect Nino, so we don't have to be worried about that. There's no other source of debuffs other than Surtur's Menace in this, so I feel like going for a quick turn 1 bait on Gunthra. That Rally Speed Defense Plus, though, is going to be oof. She's going to hit pretty hard. Decently hard, not incredibly game-breakingly hard, but it's going to hurt. But I think it's our best option, because if we don't do this, it's going to cause some derpy stuff to happen later. So this is fine so far. Alright, so now we have this Harden here. Who will not have, he'll have 58 attack. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, 58 attack. Oof. I don't know if I want to bait that. I feel like I want to though, because afterwards, it's mostly a question of if I want to keep him around to debuff. Actually, I can use Surtur's Menace to debuff Surtur, right? I have to be careful about getting FE corner too. That's the big thing that usually happens when I script matches. So let's check here real quick. 38, 43, 40, 45, right? Yeah, 45. No panic ploy. 45 going into 13 times 2.
Yes.
Fjorm's going to do 72. That's a guaranteed kill, so we can go for this. Seems alright. Let's go for it. I'm gonna move Effie down here, because you don't want to Surtur going around wrecking face. Okay, so the reposition on Fjorm's pretty clutch. Just gonna go ahead and just sit here and turn again. Alright, so now the big thing is he has Hack-O-Lantern, so we're never gonna get our ether. So the key is we have to set up the kill without getting someone cornered, which is incredibly difficult, especially on this map. So there's no Sinmara though, so we basically just have to worry about ether and some other things. So Tiki's gonna be pretty good here. I'm just gonna again check Fjorm's max damage output, because he can't heal other than ether, so I just want to be sure that what we're getting into is alright. So 58's our max, so we need to get 14 damage off on the, or 14 HP max left on the guy. We go 54, 37, 17 times 2. That's not good.
Of course.
We leave Tiki at 51 attack. So basically, as long as I don't get someone cornered, I basically win, because I have Renewal Stall for the win. I can just keep stalling. This guy doesn't have Samara, so that's the real thing that makes him scary, is Samara, honestly. Because Hack-O-Lantern is basically steady stance 4 without the extra defense enemy phase, which honestly the defense enemy phase is great. But anyways, stop blabbering, let's try to figure this out. So 51 going into 37 is, well, we're not going to panic play the first time. So that actually might be good. Wait a second. Yeah, because I know after we panic ploy, we'll have 40 defense, and then that means Fjorm can do... I already blanked on the number. 18 damage. Okay, so our threshold's 18, assuming we pull off the panic ploy. Okay, this is why Surtur's Menace is not good. 51 going into 45. 51 going into 45, right?
Of course.
So 61, 32. It's a little too much. What if we give her more attack? So 54, 64 going into 45 is 38 damage. Right, 38 damage. So he's left with 21. That's too much. But the thing is, once he's at 21 like that, then we can chip with Nino. And then it's easy win from there, as long as I set everything up properly.
Let's go.
I don't think panic playing is necessary, because again, there's no Sinmara, so
Yes.
I think I just have to play this properly right here.
Yes. Of course.
Also, I was assuming that Tiki was actually gonna double, so awkward. 29, 25. So she misses the double by 1, which is not good. So I need Effie in the areas too, which is not good. I can run around though. It's gonna be kind of boring, so you can skip forward in the video if you want to avoid the derps. We're just gonna make sure Surtur goes around. Yeah, there we go, because Nino's there. Alright. And we're just gonna move slowly, we're also gonna heal up Fjorm in the process, which is kind of whatever, honestly. I could also just bait the guy with Fjorm, but I'm a little too nervous to do that. I want to make sure I get this right, so. Okay, so again, I need the 58, right? So I need to move back again. Gosh dang, this is annoying. Okay, I think this is fine. Right, this is the prime position. So he's gonna get 45. This is +4, right? Okay, so 45.
Yes.
I'm not concerned about him killing Tiki. That's incredibly improbable. 58, 69. Oh wait, no. It's debuffed to 54. So 64 into 55 is 38 damage. So he's left at 21. So this is fine. All right, here we go. He should be left at 25 if I did this right, or 21, or. Okay. So at this point, now we just gotta run around, and have the correct setup for Nino to pick up the chip damage off. Surtur's after one of these two buddies though, so we need to convince him it's a better idea. I think he's after Effie. Yep. Okay. That's okay. I mean, we can have him go around. That's fine. I don't mind. Go ahead, Surtur. Go around, buddy. Alright, what are we looking at? 47? Okay, so we can basically do whatever we want and get away with it on Nino, because he can't double back with Vengeful. So we just have to make sure we don't kill. Like this. Or like this. I'm gonna do this. And then we get the chip damage off. Like, this was unnecessary. I didn't necessarily need to do this. I just wanted to do it to be safe. And we're gonna do this to get himself debuffed for extra bonus, boys. And we pick up the kill by a long shot. So you can see there, if I set it up properly, I could just bait the guy, run around for renewal. But I wanted to do it this way because I'm not always going to be using attack speed bond. So it's good to be able to handle things a little better. So we got 3784 there. And we're dropping out still. Oof. Oh, that sucks. And the thing about this is I can only go up 6 more points. So I don't think we're staying. I think it's because the change of season's more favorable for whales and folks. Yeah, that's ouch. and I want to point out, there's still 21 hours left. So even if I get my ultimate maximum score of 3790, it's still probably not gonna hold because it's gonna keep dropping. So feels bad, man. We're not gonna get another staying in tier 21 kind of deal, but doesn't help my Fjord's only +4, and the whales are probably like using Duma or something, so they have a crud 10 more points available to them, unlike me. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could give like, you know, green dual infantry, but it definitely would make some matchups a lot more difficult, so I don't know how. I don't think I'm going to do that, and just to stay in for another week doesn't really feel worth it. Of course, the extra crown would be nice, but unfortunate. That's for sure. Definitely cool being able to stay in for 1 week, though. But we're still pretty well off on dueling crests, so if we want to do this again, we can. But until next time, thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.